The Emotiv Insight is a 5-channel portable wearable device that allows you to capture and understand what's going on in your brain in real time. With the Emotiv Insight, you can optimize your cognitive performance, you can measure and monitor your own or your family's mental health and fitness, and you can develop amazing new applications with the technology. We're pioneers in this field. We've listened to our user base and we've redesigned the product from the ground up. We're now reaching out to our community to help make this a reality. The Emotiv Epoch, our first generation device, has been adopted and used in more than 100 countries worldwide across a broad spectrum of different application areas. Everything from being able to allow a child to create a 3D monster just with the fantasy of his or her mind, or allow people to create music just with the power of their thought, or to allow a patient to be rehabilitated by being able to control an electric wheelchair, or allow them to experience the ability to type or to communicate again. There have been so many amazing application areas and uses that have been transformative and life-changing. For anyone who loves the Epoch, you'll love this product even more, because we feel like we've taken not just one generational leap, but we've taken many generational leaps. We've looked at the sensor technology, we've looked at the electronics design, we've looked at the wireless communication protocol, we've looked at the overall mechanical design, we've looked at the form factor. How do we make it more affordable? How do we make it much more skeletal, much lighter weight, much easier to wear? We're really excited to offer an API and SDK to developers and researchers wanting access to the raw EEG data or to the detection algorithms to make it possible for anyone to take this innovation and create amazing new applications with the technology. The Emotiv Insight is slated to be released in 2014, and by being an early supporter, you'll be among the first in the world to receive it as soon as it's available, and you'll have a head start in creating amazing new applications for the technology. I've been believing in this for almost the last decade, and we've learned so much from our community. I mean, they're a very vocal community. They care passionately and deeply about what we've created. They've given us so much valuable insights and feedback around what works, what doesn't work. And we've taken all of that into account, and we've really tried to reassess our assumptions and push that much harder, push it that much further to try and create something that's completely revolutionary yet again.
There's magicians that do sleight of hand and then they call it magic. Stop motion in animation is magic. Have something, this inanimate, lifeless object, and then having an opportunity to get in there and bring it to life that is magic. Sticky Bones is a highly articulated, precision posable animation puppet. You have the functionality of a skeleton, armature, but then you have the form of a puppet as well. It can eat up a lot of time when you're in the exploration phase of exploring poses. So what Sticky Bones does, it sort of bridges the gap between your ideas to the computer. And just focus on what we as animators love to do, and that's just, animate in great stories.
As an animator, our job is to breathe life into characters that we're given.
With Sticky Bones, I thought, wow, this is a great way to explore a pose, not just in a flat 2D plane, but I can actually explore it in 3D.
To pose a character in 3D is a very time-consuming process, so it's much easier to do a little sketch. And with something like Sticky Bones, you can quickly pose it the way you want. There you had all your perspective. It makes the job really easy.
Being able to pose it out, maybe I need to push it more. Those are sorts of things that you can work out pretty quickly.
It's going to give you a different perspective on what you're doing.
With Sticky Bones, I thought it would just speed up that planning process to get me animating that much quicker.
Ever since Eric pitched the idea, I know I would have been using it throughout my entire career. Holding a character that we get to pose well in our hands is kind of magical.
I love fabricating and making the puppets and things like this, but I wish there was a faster way to have the animation puppet just already ready for me to go, right out of the box. I take it out and just start animating. So that's when the first like seed of an idea happened. And I started realizing all the other ways you could use it besides just animation. I saw it as a real tool where you could create really cool poses to help animators and artists tell their stories faster and more easily.
Sometimes you just want to play around. You just want something that you can touch. The first reaction was like, I want one of these.
Sticky Bones would definitely speed up my process.
Sticky Bones just seemed, so accessible and deceivingly simple.
With Sticky Bones, it can help people who aren't too familiar with stop motion get more into it. It's kind of more intuitive.
It's just so fun to just quickly and easily put it into fun storytelling, emotive poses.
Sticky Bones can change the way people work. We envision a world where Sticky Bones could be a part of every animator's toolkit, and we're really excited to make Sticky Bones a reality.
It's time to have real control over your audio, to guide sound directly to your ears without headphones by focusing audio directly where it is wanted and reducing noise pollution in the process. The A speaker targets your music. As a composer and researcher in acoustics and audio engineering since my youth, I believe that directional sound control is the audio challenge of the 21st century. 2 years of research have led us to this amazing technology to listen to audio content without spillover and noise pollution. The A from Acoustic Arts is a directional audio device offering high-fidelity sound. It emits a narrow beam of sound, similar to the light of a laser, and enables us to target a very specific zone. Our goal was to have the science of the A disappear behind a clean, functional design. Our technology was achieved through the work of many different specialists in acoustics, electronics, signal design, and industrial design. We defined the A's functionality and possible uses before considering any technical limits so that we could better adapt the science to the need. Our first patent was registered in April 2014. We released the A at International CES this year, won the Best Startup Prize at the Laval International Virtual Reality Conference, as well as winning at Santa Clara Augmented World. Our most recent installation was at the presidential dedication ceremony for 3 resistance fighters at the Pantheon in Paris. The A is a solution to the noise pollution that we all experience each and every day. It will allow you to listen to your music, videos, and other content in privacy without distracting or annoying those around you.
The A's development phase is finished. Now, we need your help to launch the first production series of the A speaker and bring you the most extraordinary audio experience. Join us today.
Introducing Alpha 2, the newest member of your family.
Okay, Joyce, let's move to the next pose.
Okay.
With 20 joints replicating human motion, he's as flexible as a yogi.
Good job, Joyce.
Alpha 2 is smarter than your smartphone.
Rise and shine.
And he makes a great tutor.
Alpha, what's the word for orange juice in Spanish?
Jugo de naranja.
Jugo de naranja.
Sí, muy bien.
You're cute.
No, you're cuter.
Alpha 2 is like an in-home nurse or a veterinarian.
Hey, boy.
Alan, Oliver is due for his flea medication.
Thanks, Alpha.
Alpha 2 is the perfect office assistant.
Voicemail 3.
Joyce, it's Cindy Patterson again. I just had a cake and it only has 5 tiers instead of 7.
Alpha, call All City Cakes and print out a copy of that contract.
Okay, Joyce. Printing.
He's a weatherman.
Bye, Alpha.
Goodbye, Kate. If you're going out, there's a 75% chance of rain.
Thanks, Alpha.
And a handyman.
All right, I got the flange off. What's next, Alpha?
Step 4. Use a small screwdriver to attach the adapter flange.
Thanks, Alpha.
Alpha, let's dance.
Okay.
Alpha 2 is the humanoid robot that makes a fun friend for the whole family.
Oh, hey.
Alpha, take a picture and post to Facebook.
And with an expandable platform, his skills keep growing.
Alpha, download the Storyteller app.
Downloading Storyteller app.
Alpha, what's a star?
A star is a sphere of plasma held together by its own gravity, appearing as a fixed luminous point in the sky. Would you like to hear a bedtime story?
Yeah.
Good night, room. Good night, stars. Good night to moms and dads. Good night, light. And good night, locks. Good night, David.
Alpha 2. Make him a member of your family today.
In a world filled with technology, we have all been looking for something more. The robots we have dreamed of since we were kids, the ones who could be our friends, members of our family. At UB Tech, it's our mission to make these dreams come true. We have a proven track record of bringing innovative technology to market, and Alpha 2 is our latest and best innovation. Please support us today and help make Alpha 2 a reality, because together we can dream of robots. Hello, Alpha.
Hello.
I think the key problem is you walk into a meeting room for a presentation, and instead of worrying about your pitch, about what you need to get across, you're worried about, can I connect? Can I get it working? That's a problem that you shouldn't have to worry about.
I was trying to do a presentation to basically our entire company, including the CEO, but I wanted to turn my laptop around to show people actually what was on my laptop screen. And as I was doing that, the HDMI cable actually broke off in my computer, and I went, uh-oh, this is not good. And that was the end of the presentation.
Here we are demoing the AirTame technology, where we're basically cutting cables and streaming wirelessly from all platforms. You basically just plug in an AirTame into the screen, and then it's one click from here. We're connecting to I Have a Stream. And as you can see, there's nothing plugged in to the computer, and the latency is also pretty great. So that's what we're doing here at CE Week. AirTame, cutting cables, work better wirelessly, and that's it.
When I was an intern in an office last summer, I was responsible for setting up the presentations. I always had confusion with the wires, and when it wasn't working, it was on my back, and I was trying to figure it out, and I think something like this would make that so much easier.
They're a pain. You got to put these on, screw these stupid things in, and so they're kind of garbage, pretty old school.
Actually, my roommate in college did have one of these rip off of the side of his computer, and we couldn't use it anymore, so yeah.
Put that away. Yeah, I don't like cables. I think it's cool because, I mean, you can use it on any device, any OS. I think that's the beauty of it. You don't need to worry about anything, and you just plug it in, and then it's being mirrored. I think it's cool.
You know, in the office, you're not going to spend 15 minutes setting up wires and fumbling around and trying to connect.
The most important thing is to do is if you can eliminate them, if you can live without that, it's one less thing for you to worry about in your life.